Most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to rev that subscribe button as it helps out the channel. Without further ado, with his dream in front of him, Denji reaches out with both palms. Firmly grasping on Power's two melons, she nonchalantly declares that the sensation is so good. Noticing something off, Denji moves one of his palms around, leading to something falling out of her shirt. Picking up the fallen object, Power reveals that she had used breast pads to accentuate her features. Demanding to continue the two remaining squeezes, Denji tests the waters with a quick squeeze, leaving only one squeeze. Finally indulging in the raw feeling, Power states that the reward is over, asking how Denji feels. Adding that she has no reason to fight devils, because her cat is saved, he reassures Denji she'll still assist with missions, due to Makima threatening both their lives. Just like that, Power leaves for bed with her cat. Left in utter shock, Denji is unable to sleep, whilst also unable to indulge in breakfast, leading Power to steal his food. Even when heading out on patrol, he can't help but ignore Power's words. That evening, Denji is with Makima, mindlessly filling out paperwork, confirming the disposal of the devil bodies, under her guidance. Apologizing for making Denji do the paperwork, she assumes, at first, that making him fill out paperwork on the bad devil is quite traumatic, having to think about the creature all over again, but she double-checks, asking if something is bothering Denji. Letting everything out, Denji mutters that he had been chasing a dream, but when he was finally able to obtain it, it was very underwhelming, to a point where the chase and the build-up far exceed. Momentarily stopping Denji's arm, Makima begins to fondle Denji's palm, whilst stating that the better you understand someone, the better the experiences with the person will be, but it's difficult at times to get to know someone. She mentions that Denji should start by observing the other's finger lengths. Pulling Denji's palm closer, she asks whether the other hand is cold or hot. Running Denji's finger through her ears, Makima asks Denji to learn the shape of the other's ears. Following up, she asks if he has ever had his finger bitten, proceeding to nibble on Denji's finger, whilst asking him to close his eyes and memorize the feeling. To top it all off, Makima forces Denji to grasp onto her melons. Caught off guard, Denji falls out of his chair, staring directly at the palm that made contact with her melons. Crouching down, Makima leans into Denji, allowing their lips to almost kiss. She asks if Denji can help her with something, in which Denji says, yes. Asking Denji to slay the gun devil, Makima informs Denji that the gun devil appeared 13 years ago, but has since gone missing. Believing that Denji can slay such a devil, because he is unique and unlike other hunters, Makima adds that she'll grant any one wish upon Denji slaying the devil. With his mind thinking of dirty things, involving Makima, Makima cuts him off, adding that the devil is powerful, so the reward will be hard-earned. The devil most likely got its power, as there was a surge in guns due to the appearance of devils, along with political conflicts, leading to the use of guns and violence. Cutting to a family of 4, we see the two parents taking care of the unwell younger one, only for the older brother to barge into the room. Asking Tayo, his younger brother, to play, the older brother is reprimanded by his parents, stating that Tayo can't. With the two starting a snowball fight, the older one worries that Tayo will get sick, telling him to grab gloves and come back out to play catch. Waiting as Tayo heads in, the older brother observes as his entire house, along with his family, is deleted. It was reported that 1.2 million people were killed within 5 minutes, upon the gun devil appearing. Underestimating the gun devil, Denji reassures Makima that he'll be able to slay the creature. Hearing this, Makima reveals how they will track the creature down. Opening a briefcase, Makima shows Denji several bullets, revealed to be the gun devil's flesh. Since the gun devil is so powerful, creatures that consume the flesh of the gun devil will gain immense power. Additionally, as the gun devil's flesh naturally sticks together, Makima plans on gathering enough flesh, to a point where the gathered clump will lead them to the actual devil itself. The scene ends elsewhere, where Aki and Himeno have just acquired another piece of the gun devil's flesh, only to be revealed that Tayo is Aki's younger brother, and that the gun devil killed his family. With a possible devil terrorizing a hotel, Aki and his unit have been sent to investigate, speculating that the devil may have been enhanced, possibly consuming some or the gun devil's flesh. Aki is able to confirm this by using a piece of the devil's flesh, and approaching the hotel, observing the flesh being attracted to the hotel. As Denji and Power begin to act up, Aki is able to get the two to behave, with pieces of gum. Noticing the two, Hirokazu Arai asks whether the gang can trust a fiend and a brat, but Aki reassures Hirokazu that the two will be disposed of, if they step out of line. With Power and Denji demanding that they get a reward for following orders, hearing this Hirokazu disagrees with such a naughty proposal, only for Denji to mention that no such reward is needed as he has his sights on someone else. Additionally, he's learned that getting to know someone is ideal when it comes to doing physical things, and he has no idea who Himeno is. Cutting off Denji's rant, Himeno adds to the reward, mentioning that she'll add some tongue action. Completely fired up, Denji races through the hotel in search of the devil, wanting to claim the French kiss so badly. Hirokazu has no other option but to chase after him, as it would be too dangerous. Having caught up to Denji, Hirokazu is able to pin Denji against a wall and stop his movements. Having been trained by Himeno, Hirokazu refuses to allow his master to share such a devious act with a punk like Denji. With Denji struggling to get free, Power joins in, egging the two to fight, whilst Kobani Higashiyama attempts to break up the fight. With Himeno and Aki observing the situation unfolding, Aki asks for Himeno's take on the four. Revealing Hirokazu to be incompetent but highly motivated and Kobani as highly competent but timid, Himeno asks Aki if the four will manage to live. Aki responds stating that all devil hunters either quit or die within a year. Knowing Aki dodged the question, Himeno demands Aki to not die. Flashing back, we see Himeno standing in front of hundreds of graves. Introduced to Aki, for the first time, and tasked with training him, she reveals that Aki will be her sixth partner, as the past five have all died due to them being weak. Even upon their first meeting, Himeno has told Aki to not die. Back in the present, the gang walk through hallways with no sight of any devil. Questioning Aki's methods, Himeno warns that there is an incoming presence. With a fiend exiting one of the rooms, it lunges at the shocked Kobani. Himeno interrupting Power, Himeno reveals that she has contracted with the ghost devil, having given her right eye, for the ability to make use of an invisible hand. With Aki noting that the fiend hasn't consumed any gun devil flesh, the gang head further up the hotel. Whilst heading up, Power questions whether Himeno should have revealed her ability, only for Himeno to reassure her that she has more tricks up her sleeve. Calling Himeno's bluff, Power threatens to take Kobani's life, only for Himeno to choke Power with her invisible hand. With Power helplessly wailing at the ghost hand, Himeno states that she would prefer if everyone got along. Embarrassed, Power says she'll devour Himeno, only for Denji to ask her not to, as he wants the kiss. With the gang reaching the next floor, Hirokazu sees a familiar stain of blood, noting something is off. Checking the floor number, he realizes that they were on the 8th floor heading to the 9th floor, but have ended back on the 8th floor. Paranoid, Hirokazu heads down the stairs, only to appear heading down from the floor above. Thanks for watching.